Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Alex, and I thought that as a hot hatch owner, I own a John Cooper's Mini Clubman, a 2010, and I've referenced hot hatches in my other videos, Focus STs, Astra VXRs, and I thought it's a lovely day, it's 10 degrees in winter somehow. Why not come drive a nice car, and why not come drive an Astra VXR? Now, walking around the outside of this car, I think it looks really aggressive. The Astra GTC looks reasonably good and aggressive, but this just tops it off. So you get these air intake ducts here, which are fake, but you know, they look the part, so it's okay. 18-inch alloys with Brembo calipers. You also get drilled discs as standard, which are slightly warm right now on my cold hands. Coming around the side, you get these small side skirts. They set it off a little bit, but they don't stand out too much where it's a bit obnoxious. The rear brake discs are drilled as well, which is very impressive. On the side, you can see this nice spoiler, and if you come round to the back, the spoiler does stand out a little bit more. So from the back angle, it does look quite aggro too. You also get this very nice fake diffuser here with 3 fins. Can't imagine that provides a lot of downforce, but you know, it's there. So also you get this very nice VXR badge on the back. I would say that from any angle, this car looks reasonably aggressive. Whichever way you look at it, it looks pretty good and quite an attractive car. On the interior, you get these Astra bucket seats, which are very nice, branded with a little Astra VXR badge on the side, on the back, sorry. I'm not too sure what brand they actually are, whether they're Vauxhall's own brand or whether they're Recaro bucket seats. I'll find that out and put it in the video. You do get this very nice Vauxhall steering wheel, which is slightly plush. I'm not too keen on the shape of it, to be honest with you. I do think it sort of comes towards you in a bit of a weird way. You get a very small armrest there, and then the back seats are quite small. I can't sit behind myself. I already tried it and I can't sit behind myself. I'm 6'2". More suitable for sort of kids, really. I don't think an adult could sit back there, or my 5'5" girlfriend, who she could probably sit there too. Sound system we'll test in the car, and really everything else I'll show you when we're driving. So I think it's time to go for a drive. All right, so driving the Astra VXR. It's quite a bright sunny day, but let's try and not get blinded as we drive down this little country road. So at low speeds, it feels really nice, actually. Feels quite relaxing. I wouldn't say the suspension feels too hard. I mean, we're not in VXR mode now, and I can't even see. I don't even plan on going in VXR mode at this current time. Once we get to some proper back roads, we will. Not too many creaks and rattles. I think one of the only creaks is coming from that trade plate over there. But other than that, I think we're pretty safe in the creakiness. Over speed bumps, clearly, it touches the ground a little bit. We'll go over this one, take it a little bit slower, because the front end is quite low. Up at these speeds, it feels nice and responsive. Steering feels good and direct. Doesn't feel too laggy. I've heard a lot about people saying the car's got a bit of torque steer. I can say that yes, I can definitely confirm it does have a touch of torque steer, but nothing significant. Also, turbo lag is quite a powerful turbo, so yeah, it does have a bit of lag, quite a reasonably big turbo. Higher speeds, it feels very nice. Feels grippy, holds the road well. We'll pop it into VXR mode. Which way are we going?
Right then a sharp left.
Right then a sharp left. Okay. So this car actually has 276 brake horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque. 400 newton meters of torque, that's the same as the E92 M3, although that's a car that people complain has not enough torque, although it's a little bit different because that's a non-turbo, naturally aspirated car. You do have to rev that out. This one, the torque seems to work well. The car's quite light, 1,475 kilograms. And it doesn't seem to suffer from sort of weight issues. Feels very nice. I would do higher speeds, but you know, we're on camera, so. Down these straight roads feels lovely. Very nice. Quite relaxing actually. I could definitely see how you could go for a nice long drive in this. There's nothing behind us at the moment, so we'll actually do a 0 to 60. That is quite quick. I think we'll have to do another one of those because the launch wasn't very good. The induction noise on full throttle is quite significant. It's I don't know if it sounds a little bit fake, perhaps. I don't think it is, but it does sound it. Let's do another 0 to 60 here. Yeah, that's fine. We just need to keep following this road now. Right, we'll try another 0 to 60. Bit of rev hang, by the way. Right, let's try one. Here we go. Bogs down, but we're off. It's definitely quite nippy. Well, it does bog down on the start, perhaps a higher bit in the rev range, maybe hold it at 3.5 rather than sort of 2.5, but I don't actually own this car, so I don't want to ruin the clutch for the next person. That's MX-5. He's having some fun. So it does feel like you need to be within the boost range to actually get anything, because if I put it in fifth and punch it, it doesn't really go anywhere until we're on boost. So I think that's something that you'd have to be aware of. You'd always need to be sort of in the right gear like that to actually be able to move it. Otherwise you are just going to suffer from a bit of turbo lag with it being quite a big turbo. Now, comparing this to my Mini, my John Cooper Works, I'd say it feels really nice, responsive, agile, holds the road probably a little bit better. I think they had a little accident. Let's see how it does around this corner. Wow. Yeah, a lot of grip actually. More grip than I was expecting there. Feels very, very nice. Very, very nice. Around these tighter bends, it does feel very, very nice. And that mechanical LSD that you get stock with the car really does work wonders compared to the electronic LSD that I have in the Mini. Definitely feels better, a lot better. And you can really notice the difference, I would say. Not much wheel slip at all. It's you know, I honestly thought that around that corner we'd be spinning the outside wheel, but sorry, that one. But it just doesn't. It just grips and goes. Very impressive. Very, very impressive, actually. Yeah, I really like this car. Let's have a listen to the outside. just sounds good. Just sounds really, really good. Let's see how it is around these corners. Any wheel slip? Well, a little bit maybe, but nothing it can't seem to handle very, very well. Let's try a second round here. Wow. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. What a great car. Honestly. The fuel light's on now, so yeah, this is I very much like this. And I think I'd actually recommend this to anybody looking for this kind of car. Let's just pull in here and let's just do a bit of an exhaust thing from the back. But I think I will actually cut the review there. So an excellent car, fantastic for, you know, if you're into your hot hatches and things like that, and you want something that handles the road very well for a reasonable price. This one's listed for 14,000. It's a very, very nice car. Hey, me from the future, just to reiterate, so the mechanical diff felt really good, much better than the E-diff in my Mini, incomparable even. It felt like you could floor it at any point in the corners and it would just grip and go. Even from a standstill, you could floor it and it would just go, and there would be no wheel spin at all. The chassis felt great. The gearbox felt really good. I didn't really mention it in the video, but the gearbox felt good. I know Vauxhalls get a bad rep for their gearboxes, but this car felt fantastic and nice and notchy. The suspension setup was really good. The whole car felt very nice and just a great car for 14,000. And I just thought I'd mention there are a few mistakes in the video, so I'm sorry about that, but I am working on it, and hopefully the next one will be even better. Thank you for watching. If you did like the video, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.